Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be building a layout that has the second floor and the first floor. I do have the plot expansion, so if you want to get that, you can. I'm pretty sure this does work without it, but it will work better with it. However, I know a lot of you probably have never played this game before, or you have no idea what you're doing. I wouldn't say this is end game kind of stuff. It's most likely mid, but you probably have to have a lot of money spent on this at least. So this is the layout. So basically what I'll do is I'll put a image on the screen of well, I say an image. I'll put each thing, like each color, in like a text. So I will do something like, you know, red is chair or tables or whatever. Basically they will all mean something. So I'll put a text of what they are, but change the color to that. So yeah, let's begin building. So I'm gonna start with tables and chairs. You can use any of them. Really doesn't matter. It's up to you. Let me see. Furniture. I'll go for. I don't have any chairs for that, do I? I do, but they're not good looking chairs. Yeah, that's alright. Actually, I might not be able to use them because I don't have enough. For now, we'll just use the default chairs and tables. So I'm gonna start off with the chairs. Table, sorry. So we're gonna go do this. And then you want to place them over here. Over here, over here, over here. And then next what we want to do is all the blues. So that would be chair, chair, chair. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So they will all be chairs. Almost all the blues from what I remember, if I'm correct. This technically is full endgame for a layout. But you can do it without, because not everyone has all the stuff. Right. So there's that. Next we have. Alright, and then we can get to the stoves. Obviously a lot of people will use the golden ones. If you don't have them, you can use the carbon ones. If you don't have them either, that's completely okay, because these are end tier, so you can get the industrial ones or get loads of professionals, which these are also technically somewhat end game, but they're a lot easier to achieve than these ones. And then next we have the fridge. So you can get whatever you want, but they have to be single tile ones, so like this. Not, you know, not double, but single, so like that one. And then you want to put them on the green tiles, so like that. And then back here and back here. Well, next you want your dishwashers. I really don't have anything great either. You could use the golden ones, but I'm just going to use this, so I'm going to flip it that way. And then here in the middle, you can have your stands, the serving stands. Obviously, you don't have to have two if you don't want to, but I'm using two for this video. And then that's pretty much this floor done. And then these will be the pardon me, sorry. These will be for your coffee machines, which are, well, they are basically endgame. Let me grab some of them real quick. They are basically... Oh, hello. You can grab these. Basically the coffee machines, which is basically... end kind of thing. End game, you know? However, I don't have them, so I'm not going to be placing them, but I'll just leave it like that. Oh, I also forgot that we need the... we need one here. Dishwasher. And then your cash register, you can put it here. And then what we want to do now is basically we want to wall everything in. So I'm just gonna make it look nicer because yeah, I'm not quite sure why it does this or if it does it for anyone else. But for me, if I have the outline bit like this, if I have it all boxed in, the NPCs are unable to, like the workers, instead of like walking around the outside, they will just go up to the table and clip through everything until they get to the table, and then they will just do the servings and all of that, if like waiters and what. So yeah, let me go around the outside, just like so. You can do it however you want, really, but yeah. Almost done. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then you can't leave that open for now. And then what you want to do is you want to cover that up, and then you can cover that up, and then what you want to do is have it so only that guy is showing, like the guy that sits in this chair, so it's only him that's being shown. Do we do that for all of them? I am not 100% sure. Let me just double check. You come to this side, and then you're gonna want to put a wall there, like that. Actually, I'm not quite sure if it's like that. Let me... Okay, wait, I'm lagging. There we go. So, you want to put a wall there, there, and there, and then I assume you would put a wall there as well, so it's just that guy showing. So, you want to have like little boxes for each table, but you don't want to cover out the outside so they can get in, so it should be like this, pretty much, on everything. And then you're going to want to do the same on this side. So if I'm correct, it should look like this. So then if yeah, basically it's just a replica of that side. I did mess up on this part. Let me do that. I get rid of that because you don't need them. You can go like this. Bring that in, and then go like this, and then go like that. Right, now let me run back over, and we can then move on to the second part. I most likely have missed something with the walls. So if I have, then I'll just edit back to that part. Alright, so we did mess that up a bit. You're gonna want that bit open, and the same for that one. I'm pretty... hold on. I don't think so, actually. No, yeah, I did do it correctly. Like that. Alright, and then if you're free to play, so you don't have the plot expansion, then you're gonna want your farm on the second floor. But if you do have the plot expansion, then you can use both the back and the top. So Yeah, let me get into that for you guys in just a second. Yeah, so as I said, you're gonna want your farm on the second floor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly box that in, and you want all of your good fridges at the back here. So you just want to go through and spam them all. So let me grab some of these as well. I really don't have many, so I'm not gonna make much from this. Hold on me. Excuse me. This should make you a decent amount. If it doesn't, then let me know, because I can probably try and make another layout for you guys. You could use all of these other fridges, like the single ones, but I would recommend only using the single ones if you're gonna wanna, like, I'm not saying you will want to, but as I said before, I recommend building your farm up here if you are free to play, and in general it's just better because you got more room. So I recommend leaving your single fridges out. So let me quickly just I want to quickly buy some more walls. Let me just do that, because I'm gonna need a lot of them. Because basically what's gonna happen is this whole thing is gonna get filled, basically. So yeah. Oh, I don't know if I even have enough. 9. Oh, I've just about got enough. Alright. I'm gonna need to buy some more for this part here. But for now, I will close that with a window so it roofs off. And then next, I think we'll be doing the farm. Hopefully. You can... I mean, I don't have enough walls, so I'm just going to use these for now. Like so. And then you want to bring that in. Do we have any frames? We do. And then you're going to want to... You don't have to be perfect. You can do double frames like that, which is what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna use this instead. So it is gonna look ugly. What are you doing? There and there. So then it should connect and then turn into a roof. Actually, we can. Where are my windows? You can actually just do that, make it look a bit nicer if you'd like. Save you the complication of having to do the whole thing. So we can remove that one. Go. There we go, guys. It was so, I don't know why it was being difficult. So there we go. We basically got that whole thing done. And then we can get to work on the farm. So tip jars, if you have them, you can... Do I have any? I do. I don't have many. But you can use them and just put them, you know, over here. I don't have many, but you can just go ahead and do that. Although I don't really recommend doing it how I've just done it. Let me see if I can buy any more walls. I cannot. We'll just grab some of these done real quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete that one, and then turn it into that. Make it like a little box, and then you'll have them go like so, and then you know have a little box, and then do the same on the other side. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because it makes it look nicer. And boom. But basically, you can place them all if you want to. But you know, you can put them however you want. Okay, so I misread this. Okay, we can get rid of that, so that stays open. If we come over here, you're gonna want to... I mean, I don't have enough. You can get rid of them 2 walls, actually. But what you're gonna want to do is just wall it off. Can I even buy any more? Yes. I can. Sorry, I'm not very organized. I was streaming myself building like 4 different layouts, and it just wasn't working for me. I don't think I even put them in the right spot. Let me... Oh. I think I want to do it. Yeah, you want to do it from like there, so then it closes everything. There we go. Perfect. And then from here, you're going to want to... Then you're going to want to get some stairs. Stairs are pretty expensive if you don't have money. But this whole bulb in general is going to be hard. So, you know, cheapest one's 40. I already have one of them. So let me grab it real quick. Staircase. You're gonna wanna put it there, or wherever really, and then you can just go up here. It looks ugly because obviously I don't have the good one. And yeah, you wanna come to the second floor, and if you have piano, you can place the piano. I know not a lot of you are gonna have it because, well, there's 3,000 gems and not everyone has that. Actually, what I do wanna quickly... Do I have any of them grey walls? Yes. I'm gonna quickly go there, and then I'm just gonna place that so that closes the whole thing. There we go. And then what we can do after that is go and you're gonna want to have cows. If I can find mine. Cows. Chickens. Pigs you don't really want to use. If you use windmill, it will give you a boost. So what you want to do is you want to bring everything over here into the corner. And then this, I mean, you can really do this with anything. You can have all of them out if you really want to. But this is mainly for the pumpkin pie, tirasumi, and the pumpkin soup, I believe, if I'm correct. You could also have the roasted pumpkin as well. So yeah, I'm gonna place 8 chickens, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 16 cows, which, I mean, perfect. I just about have enough for, so we can place all of them. Lovely. And then, as I said, if you have your windmills, I mean, not everyone has windmills, but you can use them because they're very helpful. Basically, what windmills do, I don't know if it will show in ranching. No. But basically, what windmills do, actually, let me go grab some of these real quick. What windmill does is it doubles your, not 100% of the time, but there is a percent where it will double your drops. So like eggs, eggs over here, this guy got 7,000 of them. Milk from cows, which they just get from eating. And some stuff like that. And then you're gonna want to grab your fridge. I'm just gonna place one there. Actually, no, I'm gonna place it here. If you have prep kitchens, you can use them. I don't have any of them, I don't think, so I won't be able to do that. However, I can show you where they need to go. So basically, your prep kitchens, I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct. Yeah. Basically, you can put your prep kitchen here if you have two of them, you can put them both there. They'll speed up your stoves, so it just makes everything a bit quicker. So yeah, you can do that. Right, let's go back upstairs and let's get started with the farm. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, why is my game lagging? There we go. If you have windows, just grab them, and you're gonna wanna surround, this whole bit here with windows. Let me double check if the recipes require, no, that one does, so we can turn that off. Hold on, I'm just double checking, and then the, you can have honey on, yeah, no, that's alright. It's all good. And then, okay, and then basically what you're gonna need or want is around 200 pumpkins, which I don't have. Corn, you need around 100 of it. The coffee beans, you need 70 to 80, and then for your corn, you really don't need much. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place all of my pumpkins like that. Could just spam it everywhere, but I'm not going to. For your beehives, I'm just gonna come over here, but you want 10 slots for them, like little spaces. So you can just do, so you can do 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could do more if you wanted to, but I wouldn't really recommend it. However, I'm not gonna put mine here. Because actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my wheat farm up here. And just do that. Oh, what? Well, clearly it doesn't want me to. Let me quickly just 28. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I will place them over there. And then you're gonna want to place 10 of your beehives, because they can affect your crops. And I think they boost them in a sort of way. So you've then got that, which is pretty good. Actually, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna delete that one, and then bring them closer in real quick, because well, I'm able to. And do I have a carbon fridge? Yes, I do. I'm gonna place it there, and then go. I place one more? I can. How many more can I place? What the fuck? I could place loads of them. Hold on. No. So you wanna cover that up, and then that. Wait, this really isn't even. I'm doing a horrible job. Hold on. Let me just go. Fill that back in. And then go 1, 2. Place that, and then I can go boom, boom, boom. 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 Right, and then I can place these. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna place all of them. Alright. So I've got the fridge there, and then what you can do, obviously I don't have many, but you can get your double tiles or single tiles fridges, and I'm gonna go place one there. I'm then gonna go and place one here. I'm gonna place one down in that corner. I'm then gonna come over here and place one. Just where's my fridge gone? There we go. I'm gonna place one just there. Come up here, delete that, place one there. Or you can place them anywhere, really. I've kind of just done it, so mine are able to get enough wheat. So I'm gonna place another one there. You can place them everywhere, pretty much. So yeah, sprinklers. Obviously, if you are a beginner, you're not gonna have them all. Okay, mine here. You can use sprinklers. So I don't have many, so I am going to be wise where I put them. So I'm gonna put. I'm just gonna delete that and turn that into a pumpkin there, and then I'm gonna put my sprinkler there, and then I'm gonna put I'm gonna remove that, and I'll put one there. Corn I don't have much of a process for, so I'll put one there, and then I'll just replace them. And then wheat, there, and then I can just put another one there. And then just do that. Okay, so that's it. From all of this, you should make a decent amount. It depends on if you've unlocked everything, which I just have one more recipe to unlock. As I said, if you have the piano, you can place it here. So it'll be really good, because it gives you a 50% cash boost. The reason why my farm and all that is at the back is because, as said before, I have the plot expansion, so it makes it a bit wider and further back. And if you have your coffee machines, you can place them there and there. And then your meal prep things, whatever it is, you can place them there. And then all your fridges will just go at the back here. And then if you do run out of spaces, that's okay. Or like if you do run out of the big ones, you can just start placing all the small ones, which is what I will do. But from this, I should hopefully earn around, well, for me alone, I will probably make around 200k plus per day, hopefully. So yeah, you'll also earn double because of your tip jars and stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a simpler layout, then I can. I can try find the one I used previously before this that I used to get all my money to then get up to this. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna just say good luck and I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.